There's the button. There's an eyeball. We got it. We nailed it.
That's a good eyeball.
That's a quality eyeball today.
Yes.
I would say that is a flawless eyeball execution.
I love when the eyeball is on point. Nothing better than an eyeball chef's kiss.
All right. Well, now that we've got all that done, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another week of trivia. Ooh, this is a nice quiet one. I can actually hear myself think today. That's not good. We don't need that. All right. So, if anybody is joining us for the first time, I don't know if that's the case today, but I'll repeat it anyway, just out of tradition. My name's Harry, and I will be your master of all things trivial this evening. The way that trivia works here at Bangor Beer Company is I am going to read you a series of 40 questions over the course of many different topics. You are going to answer them to the best of your abilities. So, the first topic today, I think I can see I got everybody today. Does anyone need a paper? Anybody need a pencil? Anyone need theirs? Cool. All right.
Oh, we need a paper. What the hell?
It's right. Okay. You're the Get your own.
Eating this poinsettia. Are they poisonous? Oops.
Are they poisonous for humans or is that just for cats?
I don't know.
Actually, I heard that was.
I think some people
Really?
would be happy to know.
I'm not-
I heard something about it.
It's a trivia question.
Huh. I gotta go learn that. Either way, I'm not giving my cat the opportunity.
I know, I didn't.
I can't imagine that they have nutritional value for my little bean. All right. So, the first category that we're going to be tackling today is classic Christmas toys. Yeah, that's the enthusiasm I want to. Y'all asked for festive. I'm giving you festive. Every week's festive now. Look at that tree. Look how many lights it has on it. That's what makes things festive. Lights and being uncomfortably cold. It feels like Christmas to me. All right. For question number 1. Start you off with a lob, hopefully. Teddy Ruxpin was a stuffed bear toy that had what built into its back? Would it be A, a large pocket, B, a mini piano, C, a cassette player, or D, a pencil sharpener?
I don't know why I felt like if I stared longingly into your eyes, I'd be able to see the answer.
Really? You don't got this one.
I feel like I should know.
Okay, you got it.
Huh. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
One more time on question number 1. Teddy Ruxpin was a stuffed bear toy that had what built into its back? Would it be A, a large pocket, B, a small piano, C, a cassette player, or D, a pencil sharpener?
God, I hate not knowing stuff. It ruins my life.
I feel that. I feel that.
Dude, I want you to know that when I play alone at Gagan's, the last 3 times I've come in second place, and I only lost because I lost the tiebreaker.
Oof.
Because I helped make the tiebreaker question.
Uh,
So I was like, well then I can't play it, so just give it to them.
see, on my own, I'm not that good. I have Google when I'm writing all these.
This is my Google.
Rough. All right, moving on to question number 2. Which of the following fist fight in a Kmart parking lot worthy toys had its peak year under the Christmas tree first? AKA, which one's the oldest? Would it be A, Cabbage Patch Kids, B, Tickle Me Elmo, C, Beanie Babies, or D, the Game Boy? Yeah.
Ha! This one I know.
Heh.
Suck on that.
One more time. One more time on question number 2. Which of the following fist fight in a Kmart parking lot worthy toys had its peak year under the Christmas tree first? Would it be A, the Cabbage Patch Kids, B, Tickle Me Elmo, C, Beanie Babies, or D, the Game Boy?
I miss my game.
I still have mine. This front screen fell off when I was moving, I found out, which I'm displeased about. but it's there.
I just want to play. I want to catch some Pokemon.
It's too
I
bad.
had the Game Boy, like the purple clear one.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah. I think it's in my parents' and I want it. I want to play Pokemon.
You've got dozens of dollars on your hands there.
I just want to play it.
They're good. I've been replaying Pokemon Crystal.
I had Pokemon Yellow.
I did not enjoy that one. I think Pikachu is a rough Pokemon to have as your starter.
I know, but I loved it. I love the challenge.
All right.
You know?
All right.
It's great.
Is that how you became so shocking, Dorian?
That's
All right.
close already. And we're only on question two.
We're on question 2, and I've gotten 2 fingers already, so this is going to be a long one, everybody.
I can't wait to get kicked off for being so famous.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it. I can just shut the lid on your camera. All right, moving on to question number 3. In what country was the Rubik's Cube invented? Was it A, Norway, B, Hungary, C, Turkey, or D, South Korea? One more time on question number 3. In what country was the Rubik's Cube invented? Would it be A, Norway, B, Hungary, C, Turkey, or D, South Korea? No.
Did you know the answer to this before you looked it up?
Yeah, this one I've used enough times in trivia that I have it in the back of my head. Usually if I use a fact like the 3rd time, I'll just have it as permanent knowledge.
Oh, and okay. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to question number 4. Which of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wore a purple bandana? Would it be A, Leonardo, B, Raphael, C, Donatello, or D, Michelangelo? Didn't need that multiple choice there. One more time on question number 4. Which of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wore a purple bandana? Would it be A, Leonardo, B, Raphael, C, Donatello, or D, Michelangelo?
Why are you looking at me like you know it? I wasn't a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. I was diving deep into Power Rangers instead. I wore the pink Power Rangers costume for 3 years, and when I grew out of it, I about lost my mind. I went apeshit. And I was like, I don't understand. What do you mean I can't wear it again? And then my mom was like, why don't you leave? And my mom was like, we're done. We're moving on now. And that, I was 3 years old and my hyperfixation was already started. And I was like, fine. I was like, fine, I want to be Batman. My mom goes, you can be Batwoman. I was like, I want to be Batman. She goes, you can be Batwoman. I go, you're not listening to me. So I ended up wearing a boy's Batman suit with like the fake muscles everywhere, and I was like, I understand now, looking back at those pictures, why, but I still think it's stupid.
You had yourself figured out pretty early on.
Oh, very early on. There were not many questions. No, Mom, it's Batman. No, Jordan.
All right, moving on to question number 5. True or false? The Red Ryder BB gun was a real product before it was featured in A Christmas Story. True or false?
You got a 50-50 chance on that.
That's the best part about true or false. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip with upside. One more time on question number 5. True or false? The Red Ryder BB gun was a real product before it was featured in A Christmas Story. No staff can talk today. It's just rough.
No, and I've watched this a bunch of times. So, yeah, I gotta shave my tongue or something. It's just not allowing me to make words. I don't like it.
It's rough. It's rough.
It's a really hard time to be me right
I'm like reading through each question like 4 times before I read it. It's like, okay, we're gonna say the words and we're gonna say them correctly with proper enunciation and
now. Try to.
giving it our best effort. All right, moving on to question number 6. All right, for question number 6. Apparently a hot ticket item in specifically 1982, according to the list that I was using to make this round. Most BMX bikes use what size of bike tire? Most BMX bikes use what size of bike tire? Would it be A, 16-inch, B, 20-inch, C, 24-inch, or D, 30-inch? Yeah.
Because even though we just said I figured myself out early, I dated a lot of boys that were into BMX when I was in middle school.
That checks out.
I think it was more because I wanted to be like them.
I think were you more interested in the BMX than the boys?
100%. I was like, this is great!
I am pretty certain there is still my old BMX bike sitting in my parents' garage.
A boy that I was dating gave me a BMX bike for Christmas one year. And I said, thank you for the bike. I'm no longer interested in it.
Seems about right.
I was just in it for the bike.
Seems about right.
It's a really nice Dave Mirra one. It's
Alright.
silver. It had blue pegs.
Oh, nice.
Don't know how to use the pegs. I would stand on them. Never did anything else with them.
All right, one more time on question number 6. Apparently a hot ticket item in specifically 1982. Most BMX bikes use what size of tire? Would it be A, 16-inch tires, B, 20-inch, C, 24-inch, or D, 30-inch?
That looks really good. Oh, yeah. But that's what all these
All right, moving on to question number 7. When the Pokemon franchise was being created in the mid-90s to forever terrorize Christmas lists across the globe, which was released first? Would it be A, the Pokemon video games, B, the trading cards, C, the TV show, or D, Pokemon Monopoly?
Man, you're just talking about Pokemon.
I know.
What the heck?
I don't often stop talking about Pokemon.
So, at Gagan's, the team that comes in last gets to pick a category for the next week.
Oh, that's fun.
So we only do 3 rounds over there, so they just get like 3 questions, the last question of each round. And the topic was Pokemon. And Jordan's like, I don't know. And I was like, I got you. And I rattled off 3 questions saying, you know, I'm really worried about you and your knowledge and the things that just sit in your brain forever. I go, I know, me too.
Oh, if I thought this room would tolerate it, I could do like an entire Pokemon month. Nothing but Pokemon. It would be great.
You got at least OG 151 Pokemon to talk about.
I got 800 and what are we up to? 896?
I don't know. I'm just saying at the base bare minimum, you got 151 to talk about.
Bad feeling it might be the top one.
It's pushing close at least.
Pocket monsters.
I knew when Pokemon Go got its own specific Pokemon that all things were going to be downhill. Yep. All right, one more time on question number 7. When the Pokemon franchise was being created in the mid-90s, which was released first? Would it be A, the Pokemon video games, B, the trading cards, C, the TV show, or D, Pokemon Monopoly? Have a great rest of your night, guys.
Thanks, you too.
All right, moving on to question number 8. Going back a good myriad of decades here. For question number 8, when Crayola crayons were first released in 1903, which of the following colors was not included in the original pack of 8? Would it be A, black, B, brown, C, orange, or D, white? That was a lot of energy for this question. One more time on question number 8. When Crayola crayons were first released in 1903, which of the following colors was not included in the original pack of 8? Would it be A, black, B, brown, C, orange, or D, white?
Let me live! I couldn't, I don't know. Lauren is right there in front of me. I can't think about it. I think I wanted another like old name to go with Elizabeth. I don't know where it came from. It just was there. Yeah. It was a name that started with L, and I said, this is
You nailed it. All right, moving on to question number 9. In what decade did naval engineer Richard James introduce the slinky to the world? Would it be A, the 1920s, B, the 1930s, C, the 1940s, or D, the 1950s?
You know why it was right off the top of my head? I watched what's that movie with the Conjuring, Lorraine, and that's why.
One more time on question number 9. In what decade did naval engineer Richard James introduce the slinky to the world? Would it be A, the 1920s, B, the 1930s, C, the 1940s, or D, the 1950s? Cool. All right, and to round out the first round, here comes question number 10. The hula hoop took inspiration from a similar toy popular in Australia, but instead of cheap plastic, theirs was made out of what? Would it be A, aluminum, B, rope, C, bamboo, or D, rattlesnakes? One more time on question number 10. The hula hoop took inspiration from a similar toy popular in Australia, but instead of cheap plastic, theirs were made out of what? Would it be A, aluminum, B, rope, C, bamboo, or D, rattlesnakes? And
Yeah, for sure.
if anyone needs any repeats from round number 1, now is the time to let me know.
Don't worry, bring Marshall to kind of the mug there, so it's
Nice.
less than I normally use.
Perfect. Love that.
Yeah, 25 ounces. It's niche. I was there for Pat's game last night.
I know. That's why the game was over before 10 o'clock, and I was like, I love
Do we need any repeats on this round, guys?
I loved it. I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty. If that is the case, let's keep right on rolling.
Quarter's over.
And for category number 2, we are going to tackle the 14th in our 26-part series of the alphabet. Today we're going to be talking about the letter N. So, the way this is going to work, the bad news is there's no multiple choice answers for this. The good news is every answer is going to start with the letter N. Alright, so hopefully we'll start you off with a lob here. For question number 1, this television channel focuses on kid-friendly content, giving birth to shows such as SpongeBob, Rugrats, and all that.
Ah, here it goes. What, Katie?
One more time on question number 1. This television channel focuses on kid-friendly content, giving birth to shows such as SpongeBob, Rugrats, and all that.
Right?
Fantastic.
Now that man is like winning Emmys, and I'm like, huh?
Started on Nick. Damn it.
I think so. I might be off. I like
Yeah, that's the old,
All right, moving on to clue number 2. This Russian ballet features one of Tchaikovsky's most famous scores. One more time on clue number 2. This Russian ballet features one of Tchaikovsky's most famous scores.
I knew that from the 4 hours Oh my god, I was at the Jimmy B Classic 2 years ago. What a time to be me. Yeah, it's Brad. He tried to give me his social security number instead of his phone number. I was like, I see the last 4 of your phone number, and he gives it to me, and I was like, yeah, that's weird, that's not showing up. I was like, what's your number? He goes, oh, it's this, and I was like, did you just give me your social security number? And he was like, no, and I was like, okay.
So what I'm hearing is next time he calls in an order, I have to ask for his mother's maiden name.
Yes. Yes. Mother's maid and the security code on the back of his car.
Now we're thinking. All right, moving on to clue number 3. This spread uses 25% of the world's hazelnuts.
Get out of here.
One more time on number 3. This spread uses 25% of the world's hazelnuts.
Oh my god, it's Ferrero Rocher season. Woo!
I've never had one.
What is that?
What is that? In the little gold balls that have like the chocolate hazel or it's chocolate with hazelnut pieces on the outside, and then it's like a wafer ball, and on the inside it's the stuff similar to what you just asked us about with a hazelnut on the inside of it. I will bring you some.
I don't like hazelnuts. I'm going to throw that out there before any of
I'll
this.
bring it in so at least you can see what
Okay.
it tastes like. And I'll bring you one so you can actually eat it, and I'll bring one for Katie so she can eat one. Do you like that? Great. I'm just gonna get the like 9,000 pack. It's like a personal box. That my mom would always get and would put on our desk.
All right, moving on to clue number 4. This is a series of luxury department stores founded in Seattle in 1901.
Ooh, I hate that I have 2 potential answers for this. Mostly because I don't know which one was in Seattle.
Everything has to start with N.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what your second one is. I'm protecting my answers. Mine.
They're both.
Huh? Okay.
That's why I'm like IDK.
Huh.
My BFF Petrie.
BRB got to go make sure that the other one that you just said wasn't founded in Seattle in 1901.
I know that's why I don't know. I don't know which one was founded where, but I'm just gonna go for a guess.
Go for it. You got this. All right, moving on to clue number 5. This is a type of embroidery that involves stitching wool yarn through canvas.
Don't worry, I already got the answer.
One more time on clue number 5. This is a type of embroidery that involves stitching wool yarn through canvas.
I've been trying to complete a project like that for almost a year now. Because I have only done 2 letters. It's really hard. I might give it to Casey and just tell her to do it for me.
Well, if you give it, you can just abbreviate it KC, and then you're done. You already did 2 letters.
It's a map of downtown New York City.
So you already put the N and the Y. Just put the C. You're done.
I wish. I have Y and O finished.
Weird place to start.
You're supposed to start in the middle and then go out because otherwise the tension gets all screwed up.
Do I look crafty, Dorian?
No, but I'm educating you and I'm educating the people.
Appreciated.
You're welcome. I'm not the only one that learns something new every day. I educate the masses. The people want to hear from
How
me.
benevolent of you, Dorian.
The people want to hear from me.
All right, moving on to question number 6. This is the name of Nirvana's second studio album, featuring hits like In Bloom and Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Me? I've worked with Harry for 4 years now.
Pushing it.
So I kind of know where his questioning's gonna go. Like when I do trivia, I feel like he kind of knows where my questioning's gonna
10 Megamind questions every time.
go. That was only one time.
Out of how many? Out of how many?
At least 6.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I guess all time, yeah.
All time.
Yeah,
I would say
that's
6.
fair.
It was one time Hey,
All
I set
right.
people up for that movie quote and no one hits you back with it. I'm like, God damn it, guys. Come on, be funnier.
All right, one more time on number 6. This is the name of Nirvana's second studio album, featuring hits like In Bloom and Smells Like Teen Spirit. All right, moving on to question number 7. This actor, known for roles in films like Affliction, Tropic Thunder, and Warrior, was People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 1992. One more time on... What was that?
You said?
One more time on question number 7. This actor, known for roles in films like Affliction, Tropic Thunder, and Warrior, was People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 1992. Mm-hmm. Both first and last names start with N.
Both first and last
Mhm.
name starts with N?
Every word in these always starts with the letter.
I mean, I was only 1 whole year old.
I was -4.
the one that's throwing me off.
I'm ready for all the groans when I read these through at the end. I'm so excited.
I think it was like Jack Black. That's definitely not him.
I'm thinking of names that never.
That's not N. There's no N in there. All right, I'm going to let you guys keep ruminating on that, but I'm going to move on to clue number 8. These are laws set in place so that internet service providers may not block, slow down, or charge extra money to access specific content online.
You don't know this? Unbelievable.
Every like 4 years, everyone gets in a fervor about it and then forgets.
It's a web version.
Do you know this?
We didn't hear the first part of the
One more time on number 8. These are laws set in place so that internet service providers may not block, slow down, or charge extra money to access specific content online.
There's only one M and M name I can think of, but nothing about that was like, yes, sexiest man alive, even in 1992. I'm like, no. Oh, that's M&M. That was the first one I said. I have this is the only one I can think of, and I don't know. I spelled it wrong. No, that's not him. His name's not Serpent.
Dorian, I can see the steam.
Well, I put a name down. I have no idea.
I'm-
Nothing about this name screams, even in 1992, that it should be sexiest man alive.
I will say that I was surprised when I read that factoid.
Okay.
Get half credit if we have half the name right?
No.
Come on.
No, I'm not feeling that generous today. All right. Moving on to number 9. Now, if you guys struggled with Nirvana, I'm a little bit hesitant on this one, but I wrote it, so we're going to do it. For question number 9, this hip-hop trio from New Jersey won the first ever Grammy Award for Best Rap Album with their 1995 album Poverty's Paradise. You got this over there, New Jersey?
Every letter has to start with an N?
Every word, yeah.
Every word.
There might be
Every number has to start with a letter?
there might be an inconsequential something in there.
Is this 9 or 10?
This is 9.
Okay.
All of the major words start with N.
Listen, I'm just trying to make sure.
One more time on question number 9. This hip-hop trio from New Jersey won the first ever Grammy Award for Best Rap Album for their 1995 album Poverty's Paradise.
Of the sour, you said, correct?
Yep, cool.
I do think I got it. Does every letter have to start with N? What kind of dumb idiot am I? God. What a fool. What a fool.
It doesn't help that I was like, everything must start with N, and well, actually, almost immediately afterward.
Wait. I have questions. Petrie, I'm gonna erase your name from this. You're not helping me at all.
Nasty dude. That's gotta be a rap album.
All right, and for clue number 10, as is tradition ending on a video game question, I think this one's kind of fair. I think this one's somewhat fair. For question number 10,
Ace Attorney.
it's not, I don't think this is Ace Attorney hard.
Ace Attorney.
Nason Attorney, there we go. How old is that? That joke's almost a year old now. That joke's gonna have its first birthday.
It is.
Pick you up a copy of Ace Attorney. For question number 10, this company briefly entered the video game industry with a console called the N-Gage, released to strongly negative reception in 2003. One more time on number 10. This company briefly entered the video game industry with a console called the N-Gage, released to strongly negative reception in 2003. I have an answer.
Every single word start with N. Like every single word in the answers.
Are
All
we-
of the answers start with N.
If you're talking about the last one, there is a inconsequential word in the middle that does not.
Like the second to last one? Or the last last one?
The number 9.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, not every single word.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
For question 10, 2003. Does anybody need any repeats from this round?
No, but I feel pretty okay.
All right. All right.
Just erase everybody else's name on it because they haven't helped me at all.
All right. Repeats going once. Repeats going twice. All right. If that is the case, guys, I'll come around and grab those papers. We'll take 5, and then we will do the second half. Hey, there we go. Not as flawless as the first one. You didn't get that full frame coverage.
You pulled this thing out, and I couldn't get closer to it, so I was like,
I thought I
it needs to reach.
I thought I pushed it back in all
I'm
the
just
way.
eating more poinsettia.
There we go. All right. Hopefully everyone had a nice break there, got themselves a fresh beverage to work on. All right. As is tradition, the third round that we're going to tackle tonight is going to be our music round. So for anyone joining us for the first time, what's going to happen here is I'm going to give you clips from 10 songs. You're going to tell me 2 pieces of information about each song. You're going to tell me the name of the song, and you're going to tell me the name of the artist. Now, I wasn't feeling super creative, so we did the 14th part of the alphabet. We're doing the third part of going through the Rolling Stone Top 500 songs. So there's going to be some songs that were on Rolling Stone's new and improved Top 500 songs list.
I really miss Minivan Rock.
It's only been 1 week. We'll get back there. There was enough
Still miss it.
there was enough public happiness about it that we will be bringing it back at some point.
Yeah, and I found the playlist and I made it.
All right. Where are you taking that?
Relax.
All right. So everyone understands how this is going to go, hopefully at an appropriate volume. We just did some fun fixing of problems beforehand. Here comes song number 1.
He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah. Said he's going back to a simpler place and time. Oh, yes, he is. Now be with.
Pause that one right there. Let's move on to song number 2. Pause that one right there. I will add, if you know either the song name or the band, there is half credit available for you. All right, here comes song number 3 that inexplicably plays from one of our pinball machines.
Every time I call my baby, try to get a date. Boss says, no doubt, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Pause that one right there. Give you a little bit of song number 4.
My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me.
Pause that one right there. You got everything you deserved there, Dorian. Here comes song number 5 for you. No, Dorian, this one's going to be Shania Twain.
Because when the sunshine will shine together, told you I'll be here forever, said I'll always be your friend, took an oath I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella, you can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my.
All right, I'm pausing that one there. Let's move on to song number 6.
Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
Pause that one right there. What's happening, Gene? Gene's just in time for song number 7.
I'll be your number one with a bullet, a loaded gun.
that one right there. Dorian, there you go. There's your minivan rock.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to song number 8.
Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the crow. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming of such a winter's day.
Pause that one right there. Let's move on to song number 9.
Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to see. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying key.
Pause that one right there. That's unlocking childhood car rides with everybody's dad. All right, and let's wrap this one up with song number 10.
But since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm summoning all the air. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone.
Pause that one right there. All right, does anybody need any repeats from the music round? 2, I'm seeing a 3, so we'll do 2, then 3 to start. 2, 3, and 6, I'm seeing. All right, let's start with 2, and then we'll do 2, 3, 6. Where's my timestamp here? All right, here comes one more time on number 2. Pause that one right there. Here comes number 3. And Mike, I see your number 9. Don't you worry.
Time for baby, try to get a date. Boss says, no dice, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Pause that one right there. All right, here comes one more time on number 6.
Cause I gonna make it see nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
Pause that one right there. One more time on number 9.
Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to see. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying key.
All right, pause that one right there. Does anybody need any of the other songs repeated? Music around, repeats going once. Music around, All right. Let's move on to our 4th and final round, the grab bag category. All right, for question number 1, keep the last round going a little bit longer. What singer, more well known for his solo career, that I'm sure we're going to be seeing a little bit of if we do the Rolling Stone full 500, was the lead singer for the band Them? Would that be A, Bob Dylan, B, Neil Young, C, James Taylor, or D, Van Morrison? One more time on number 1. What singer, more well known for his solo career, was the lead singer for the band Them? Would it be A, Bob Dylan, B, Neil Young, C, James Taylor, or D, Van Morrison? All right, moving on to question number 2. While the foot became a very standardized unit of measurement in the United States, the hand never quite caught on. How many inches are in a hand? Would it be A, 4 inches, B, 6 inches, C, 10 inches, or D, 18 inches?
I didn't even need your options.
Good work, Dorian. Hey, hey.
OMG, it is you.
It is I.
Brad gave me social security.
Yeah, I was going to say, Brad couldn't stand to show his face after accidentally giving a social security number. One more time on question number 2. While the foot became a very standardized unit of measurement in the United States, the hand never quite caught on. How many inches are in a hand? Would it be A, 4 inches, B, 6 inches, C, 10 inches, or D, 18 inches?
Well, I read my words twice yesterday. She's like pulling cords out of the phone because
He's so reactive.
And stout.
I know.
Oh, how's little Stout doing?
He's chunky and adorable.
Good.
Is Stout ready to be a big brother?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
did you have a little work on the house for the year or something?
No, not really.
No?
We definitely need new doors windows, so we finally got those replaced.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were probably the original. I mean, that house was built before us.
Yep, 1990.
That was 92.
All right, moving on to question number 3. Every week I ask a different one of my friends for a grab bag trivia question, and this is what we pulled out of the true grab bag this week. For question number 3, which of the following films is not a part of the Three Flavors Cornetto movie trilogy?
So what the fuck words did you just say?
Would it be A, The World's End, B, Shaun of the Dead, C, Hot Fuzz, or D, 21 Jump Street?
Ace Attorney. Sick fuck.
Some weeks we get good ones from my friends, some weeks we get these.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, Carla.
Bye, Harry. Bye, Katie.
One more time on question number 3 so Dorian can continue getting that headache. Which of the following films is not a part of the Three Flavors Cornetto movie trilogy? Would it be A, The World's End, B, Shaun of the Dead, C, Hot Fuzz, or D, 21 Jump Street?
Did your friend give you the options too?
I mean, there was the 3 that are in it, and then I made up one.
Speaking a different language. Like, that's not English.
I did look it up. This is a real thing.
You're very cryptic at times.
Yeah, this one. Uh-huh. I'm pulling up the Wikipedia page so that I can read what will not give away answers, because
Don't worry about it.
Meanwhile,
I want to see if you're the contributor to that Wikipedia.
I will give full transparency. When he said this on, what was it, Sunday, I had no idea what was going on. The Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy is an anthology series of British comedic genre films directed by Edgar Wright, written by Wright and Simon Pegg, produced by Nira Park. So this is an inside joke between film directors.
hey guys, how we doing? Take a seat wherever you like.
All right, moving on past that one to question number 4. Popular for a brief cultural blip in the mid-2000s, what color were the original Livestrong bands? Would it be A, red, B, blue, C, yellow, or D, green?
Wait, that was number 4?
Yeah.
Why do we keep forgetting a letter?
One more time on question number 4. Popular for a brief cultural blip in the mid-2000s, what color were the original Livestrong bands? Would it be A, red, B, blue, C, yellow, or D, green?
I figured it out. Sometimes I have to sing a song all the way through it in my head before I can figure out what it is. I just figured it out.
Dorian, I would have pegged you as someone that would have owned a dozen of these in like
Oh, no, this
2006.
one I got.
Okay.
I have to go back. I'm thinking about a song from the round 3.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
singing it in my head.
Okay.
So I'm like, I need to unlock this memory.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
No. No, number 6, I figured out number 6 the second time. No.
So the letter didn't make sense.
Yeah, so I was like, nope, and now it off. Yeah, but I had to sing the song all the way through to unlock me sitting in like a fucking car seat in the back seat of my dad's car, driving to the post office, be like, aha! Had to unlock the
Childhood memory unlocked.
I had to unlock the DJ saying, and that was blah 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 blah. Right, it was.
It's amazing what the brain stores.
I hate it.
All right, moving on to question number 5. What type of animal would an ichthyologist study? Would it be A, bears, B, fish, C, birds, or D, mosquitoes? KP, it's your time to shine. One more time on question number 5. What type of animal would an ichthyologist study? Would it be A, bears, B, fish, C, birds, or D, mosquitoes?
Yeah. It's also my mom.
All right, moving on to question number 6. Now that over the last 2 decades they've gone through every U.S. state twice, I believe, and territory, when the 2022 batch of U.S. quarters are produced, they will be themed after famous American what? Would it be A, famous American women, B, famous American inventions, C, famous American movies, or D, famous American protests? And if someone from the government is watching, now we've got 2023, 24, and 25 covered. It's great. One more time on question number 6. When the 2022 batch of U.S. quarters are produced, they will be themed after famous American what? Would it be A, women, B, inventions, C, movies, or D, protests?
Oh God. I like how none of those actually got into your Either going in the trash or in the bucket.
If you aim a little bit to the side, you could hit Katie.
I almost did, accidentally. Oh, you're trying with my show.
Server abuse, server abuse. All right, moving on to question number 7. Which of the following words is an antonym to the word anonymous? Would it be A, subnonymous, B, prenonymous, C, obnonymous, or D, onymous?
Shut up! I'm busy!
Don't do Brad like that. What are you doing?
It's why
I know. I know. I'm just having fun over here.
What's your social security number?
Oh, I wish that the DoorDash wasn't automated so you
Me
could do dumb
too.
stuff like that.
'Cause
That'd be a
I
lot
would
of.
love to pick that up and what's your social security number? In that voice. Specifically.
I remember when DoorDash used to have, like, you'd literally just get a phone call with someone trying to tell you what they wanted. No one could ever pronounce tonkatsu pork ramen.
No. Bruh, no.
All right, one more time on question number 7. Which of the following words is an antonym to the word anonymous? Would it be A, subnonymous, B, prenonymous, C, obnonymous, or D, onymous? Just onymous. That was good. I liked that a little too much.
That was one of the funniest things I think I've done.
Oh, that's tops for the whole room. That is nothing else today has got me to almost spit take.
Anonymous. Anonymous. That's now just gonna be stuck in my head, so.
Thanks for that, Dorian.
Thanks, Dorian.
That can be our
Thanks, Obama.
that on repeat can just be our loading music while I'm grading papers.
No, because I would go insane. But
Uh-huh.
thank you.
That's the idea. All right, moving on to question number 8. In computer storage, how many bits are in a byte? Would it be A, 5 bits, B, 8 bits, C, 10 bits, or D, 25 bits?
Can I have your social security number? Hello. It's like
Hello,
the voice on
this
that.
is DoorDash.
Hello.
One more time on question number 8. In computer storage, how many bits are in a byte? Would it be A, 5 bits, B, 8 bits, C, 10 bits, or D, 25 bits?
Yes. I know. And it's awful because it's the reason why I don't write the letters down because then I'm like, oh, I have too many of this letter this round. It can't be that one again.
And then sometimes I'll just put 5 of the same right in a row to mess with you. Yep.
You want another one? Twist it? Yeah, I got you. I was like, oh my god, did I hurt you? By looking at you?
Dorian, stop telepathically abusing the customers. I can look past you throwing limes at Katie, but I can't look past this. All right, moving on to question number 9. In 2014, McDonald's tried to gain a slightly healthier public image when they very briefly offered broccoli that was supposed to taste like what? Would it be A, French fries, B, a cheeseburger, C, bubblegum, or D, butter? There's a reason it was very briefly. I don't know if it made it up here. If they grow it here, they would probably stand for this even less. One more time on question number 9. In 2014, McDonald's tried to gain a slightly healthier public image when they very briefly offered broccoli that was supposed to taste like what? Would it be A, French fries, B, a cheeseburger, C, bubblegum, or D, butter? All right, and to round out the night, here comes question number 10. No multiple choice for this one. You just got to know this one. For our current events question, for question number 10. In yesterday's Patriots versus Bills football game, how many passing plays did the Patriots do?
Easy.
Total. I have both here, though. I'm prepared.
Okay, for completions or like
Total.
total? Gotcha. Like a game from the 70s.
Run it again. It's great.
I'm writing extra fun facts about it. How about that one? No,
Dorian, you don't have to prove that you know about more about sports than I
I
do.
don't care. I'm still going to do it anyway because I'm
But you know something in the sports world made like quakes if I heard about it in 24 hours.
There are 5 games since the AFC came to NFL.
All passes or just by the
There have been
Just Patriots.
Okay, sweet.
I don't have total passes down on my cheat sheet here.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what that is.
All right, one more time on number 10. One more time on number 10. In yesterday's Patriots versus Bills football game, how many passing plays did the Patriots run? And does anybody need any grab bag repeats?
Week 3 of 74, there were
Grab bag repeats going once. Going twice?
76.
All right. I will be around to grab those papers from you. All right, let's get grading.
Social media has cost, especially back in the day, cost me so much money and so much spending. Even though a lot of money was local, I still had to sign sponsors for servers. My remote servers at the time were either in Chicago, at least Chicago or Connecticut. Because the location of the country. And trying to get a response, just as some of the girls go, I would have to wait about 30, 45 minutes. Social media is a key. Nowadays it's not really that. Because everything's gotten so better and everything, rubber, better and everything else, but it's still, they do so much damage. And we'll talk about other
I overrode your trivia to put on a basketball game.
Oh yeah.
Because I can only stream it from ESPN Plus.
Checks out.
I didn't think you'd be too mad.
Not worried about it.
But did you see the personal, unmanned aerial vehicles, but personal aerial vehicle developed in Sweden, buy it for $90,000, just got an FAA certification, and it will land in front of your house. It's a one-person vehicle, coming out of Sweden, and it sells for $92,000.
It's been a year.
It is a single-person aerial vehicle that is like that here in Israel, and you don't have to know how to fly it.
That's crazy. And you can
Minimal things, whatever, you know.
I usually go in the mornings though.
It's out of Sweden. I've seen it all the time on Google, whatever. That there's several companies around the world. There's one in England that is developing a two-person aerial, personal aerial. But
I'm wondering what's going to happen with air traffic.
Well, the thing is, right, I spent my, I spent 4 years as a I've been in air traffic control. A friend of mine who used to be the manager of Bradley Train Department of Connecticut Airport, he's actually he's working on the UAV division of the airport for quite a while. Tried to get me to go there, but I decided to retire. What's happening is,
Picking up a DoorDash?
yes, with personal, everybody calls it personal.
Yeah, have a good one.
They call the UAVs. The vehicle one being geofenced, which means there's a computer chip inside the vehicle. For example, if you try to fly a legal UAV within 5 miles of a national airport, it will not go above 450 feet. It will not fly above 450 feet. It will not fly until it's outside of that 5-mile perimeter. Then it has other restrictions. Right now, the FAA has said, okay, everything about every place except inside of air traffic airspace within 400 feet of the surface is legal. Then there are other restrictions. But if you try to fly that UAV within 5 miles of Old Town Airport, you will not go past that geofence, electronic geofence. That's what they're going to be doing with even with operators in the geofence and georouting. For example, you would not want to fly down Interstate 35.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if you want. I wasn't trying to rush you, but I was just gonna drop a check if you guys are ready or not.
Because
That's all.
there are heavy jets going over there.
I figured. I know. I between. She makes it seem like it's my first fucking rodeo.
With weight turbulence. That will flip your little
God forbid I try to help them
Now,
get out with her.
No, you don't
No. My God.
that will not be able to fly. It will be routed around automatically.
We had a staff meeting in a
Well,
booth
no,
last
trust me,
Wednesday.
they're still on
And Tim was talking about how, like,
consortium, Microsoft, Microsoft, Apple,
you don't have to pay for the show. You guys come in, have a couple beers, you're like, this is great.
building.
All right, last paper for while we're here.
Together on this geofence project, which is mandatory on any UAV developed and sold in the United States for the past, I want to say, 5 years. And the problem is, like anything else, something like that, have folks they're going to be forced to fly to higher speeds. I don't know if they're flying over the road. So they're going to be forced to do some geofence business. Kind of like the routing in your car when there's Google Maps or something like that. When you tell it, hey, I want to go to Massachusetts, Boston, it's not good for you to run the best route. But now you still design a route which will
And all that we're here on your birthday.
All right, let's see what we got for online.
We have the same birthday. Katie's like, what? Yeah, I and my girlfriend and I are gonna go
Dorian, can I get a fade out?
What?
Can I get a fade out?
Yeah.
I got this ready to go.
Wow, that was a good classic fade out on its own.
Yeah,
Just the end of the song.
just nailed it. Means we were right on time, right? All right, everybody. Let's go over some answers. Going all the way back to category number 1, historic Christmas toys. Question number 1, Teddy Ruxpin was a stuffed bear that had what built into its back? That would be C, a cassette player.
Is this too loud?
No, this works.
Okay.
I was just looking at you because you didn't know cassette player.
When the fuck would I have had a Teddy Ruxpin, bruh?
That's cultural knowledge. I think that that's fair cultural knowledge.
I was a Paddington Bear fan, not a
It's as fair as when you're our age, you always have to have
That's fair. That's fair. See, I got to even it out. For question number 2, which of the following fist fight in the Kmart parking lot worthy toys had its peak year under the Christmas tree first? Well, we've got Cabbage Patch Kids at 1983, Tickle Me Elbow in 96, Beanie Babies were 95, and the Game Boy was in 89, so the answer would be A, Cabbage Patch Kids. Womp womp. For question number 3, in what country was the Rubik's Cube invented? That would be in Budapest, Hungary. For question number 4, which of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wore a purple bandana? That would be C, Donatello. Question number 5, true or false, the Red Ryder BB gun was a real product before being featured in A Christmas Story? That is absolutely true. First debuted in 1938. For question number 6, most BMX bikes use what size bike tire? That would be B, 20-inch tires.
Thanks to the boys I dated in middle school.
First time you and only time you ever get to say that.
Exactly.
For question number 7, when the Pokemon franchise was being created in the mid-90s, which was released first? The video games came first, and the rest of it followed suit. For question number 8, when Crayola crayons were first introduced in 1903, which of the following colors was not included? That would be D. There was no white crayon. So I believe 1910. Question number 9, in what decade did naval engineer Richard James introduce the Slinky to the world? That would be in the 1940s. And for question number 10, the hula hoop took inspiration from a similar toy popular in Australia that was made out of sea bamboo.
What?
Hmm? Yeah, but once you do, it's sturdy and it's renewable. It's the eco-friendly hula hoop. All right, for category number 2, the letter N. Clue number 1 was this television channel focuses on kid-friendly content, giving birth to shows such as SpongeBob, Rugrats, and all that. That would be Nickelodeon. Number 2, this Russian ballet features one of Tchaikovsky's most famous scores. That would be the Nutcracker. For question number 3, this bread uses 25% of the world's hazelnuts. That would be Nutella. For question number 4, this series of luxury department stores was founded in Seattle in 1901, and I did look it up. The other one was in 1907.
I just had no idea. It was the only other N one I could think of.
It was Nordstrom. In all honesty, I had not heard of Neiman Marcus in years until you mentioned it to me.
1907 was the other?
Was Neiman Marcus, yeah.
That has an M in the second.
It does.
That
It
was
does,
funny
but...
too, but I didn't know. I was like, I overthought it.
We
per
all
usual.
thought, well, we went.
For question number 5, this type of embroidery involves stitching wool yarn through canvas. That would be needlepoint. For number 6, this is the name of Nirvana's second studio album featuring hits like In Bloom and Smells Like Teen Spirit. Nirvana was a clever answer. It's not it, but it was clever. The answer is Nevermind. For question number 7, this actor known for roles in films like Affliction, Tropic Thunder, and Warrior was People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 1992. That would be Nick Nolte. I was not alive in 1992 to be one of the people polled in People Magazine. Don't take it up with me.
Cover isn't awful, but I also went on like, no, not my choice is 92.
I don't think I saw a picture from 92. Bring it here.
This is him on the cover.
On the cover?
Matthew McConaughey would probably beat him out.
I'd vote for him for like sexiest dad mowing the lawn of 1992.
Right, which I'm like, not it.
How much sexiest hair?
All right, maybe. I don't know. Hair metal is pretty much done. You might be right. All right, where were we? I was doing something here, right?
Then you've got Delta Burke in the top corner.
For question number 8, there we go. These are laws set in place so that internet service providers may not block, slow down, or charge extra money to access specific content online. That would be net neutrality laws. For question number 9, this hip-hop trio from New Jersey won the first ever Grammy Award for Best Rap Album for their 1995 Poverty's Paradise. That would be Naughty by Nature.
And not every letter doesn't start with an N.
You're right. By is just hanging out in there.
Yeah. Not every letter starts with an N in that insert.
And for question number 10, this company briefly entered the video game market with a console called the N-Gage, released in strongly negative reception in 2003. That would be Nokia. All right, for round number 3, the music round. Song number 1 was Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips. Number 2 was Alive by Pearl Jam. Number 3 was Summertime Blues, most of you got that, by Eddie Cochran. Nobody got that. And Mike, I'm very sorry, Blue Cheer is not going to count, although that's the better version of the song. Number 4 was Coat of Many Colors by Dolly Parton. Not Shania. Number 5 was Umbrella by Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. Not Shania.
God damn it.
Number 6 was Brass in Pocket by the Pretenders. Hey, Dorian, wasn't Shania. Not Shania.
I really messed up.
Number 7 was Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy.
Featuring Shania?
Wasn't featuring Shania. Number 8 was California Dreamin', which was not by Shania and the Papas. It was Mama and the Papas. Number 9 was Limelight by Rush. And number 10 was Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. I was generous. If you wrote out the word you, I gave it. I was feeling kind today.
This is also a difference when you and I run trivia. I'm like, no, it's wrong. Sorry.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't feel like being that pedantic today. All right, for the grab bag round. What singer more well known for his solo career was the lead singer for the band Them? That would be Dee Van Morrison. Number 2, while the foot became a very standardized unit of measurement in the U.S., the hand never quite caught on. How many inches are in a hand? That would be 4 inches. Okay, is your foot a foot long?
I'm just saying, that's the answer. That's how they measure.
For question number 3, which of the following is not a part of the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy? That would be D, 21 Jump Street.
I got that right. 21 Jump Street. Hell yeah.
I think everybody did.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that was a clean sweep.
After I heard British, I
Yeah,
was like,
that-
yeah.
glad I gave that clue.
I'm never gonna.
For question number 4, popular for a brief cultural blip in the mid-2000s, what color were the original Livestrong bands? That would be C, yellow. For question number 5, what type of animal would an ichthyologist study? That would be fish. Answer is B, fish.
Thanks, Katie.
That visceral reaction was very ichthy. There we go. There's the third. Got it.
There's the third one.
I got the first 2 in 2 questions, and then I had to wait like 2 hours. I know, it had been too long. All right, from question number 6, when the 2022 batch of U.S. quarters are produced, they will be themed after famous American women. I believe the first one will be Maya Angelou, if I'm not mistaken. Question number 7, which of the following words is an antonym to the word anonymous? It's just anonymous. Just anonymous. Question number 8. In computer storage, how many bits are in a byte? That would be B, 8 bits per byte. Question number 9. In 2014, McDonald's tried to gain a slightly healthier public image when they briefly offered broccoli that was supposed to taste like what? That was broccoli that tasted like sea bubblegum.
What?
I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. No. I like the taste of Pepto-Bismol.
No one likes it.
Oh, come on. Pepto-Bismol's fun.
French fries, they would
Yes, that is true. That is incredibly true. All right, and for question number 10, in yesterday's Patriots versus Bills football game, how many passing plays did the Patriots do? That was 3 plays. I hear that's a low number of plays.
2 completions.
And only 2
2.
were completed.
That's all I got. I got both of those in my notes.
19 yards.
All right, so this is a strong week, everybody. Y'all did well. Coming in 3rd place with a very respectable 32 points. That's enough to win some weeks. We've got Miso Soup. There you go. Coming in 2nd place with 34 points. That'll be Shit Show. And coming in 1st place with a very respectable 35.5 points. Can I get a drum roll, please? That'd be Staff and the Dorians. It's been a long time since Staff took a win. All right.
It wasn't even staff.
It was Dorian and the Dorians plus 1 question from KP.
What happened? Wait, what happened? Did I win by?
1.5.
Oh, so I still could have won without you. Yes!
All right. That's trivia. That's trivia. I don't know. I don't have anything else. Have a good week, everybody.